As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu marks his first year in office, his finance minister insists that the painful corrective measures that have led to a spike in the cost of living are turning the economy in the right direction. Since succeeding Muhammadu Buhari in late May 2023, Tinubu has instituted reforms to woo investors and boost dollar liquidity. While the initial steps infused investors and led to a rally in the Naira, the enthusiasm has since dissipated. Well, for more on this, I'm now being joined by Otumba Bimbola Ashiru, the chairman of the Oduwa Investment Company and the former Commissioner for Commerce and Industry in Ogun State. Otumba Ashiru joins me from Lagos. Otumba Bimbola Ashiru, it's a pleasure to have you on Channels Business Global today. So this week is a big one. The president marked his first year in office. How do you assess his economic policies?
Yes, good morning, Juliana, and thank you for having me. Well, I always tell people, I think 1 year is too short to assess the president's policy. Don't forget that immediately he came in, he has about 60 days to appoint ministers. The CBN governor came in and all those people to work on the job. But I believe that the president will achieve a significant turnaround of the Nigerian economy sooner or later. But I can tell you that the mess that was on ground when he came in, I remember him saying that I know the enormity of the problem on ground. Don't pity me. I asked for this job and I want to do it. So I think most times I quote him when I'm referring to that. And it's not that the presidency, even government, they accepted that there's a problem in the economy. They accepted that masses are suffering. He said it, I think, at the last speech that, look, people should bear with the government, that over time things will subside and everything. I know it's a tough time. We all know the realities on ground, that it's tough. Everybody will demand, everybody, including yourself and myself. But the point, even the presidency today know that there's a problem. But the 1 year is too short to assess the government. And I could see that the ministers, in the last few days, I saw them live on TV, whereby they are all, putting down their own scorecards. Nigerians will determine the ones that are performing, the ones that are not performing. But you see, I can probably pin out a few of them that I know that they are actually doing the things in the right direction. And for example, the CBN governor, you could see what he's doing in CBN, Yemi Cardoso, but it's a tough one. He has to probably settle down and see all the mess. If you see the former CBN governor, he's been probably investigated. He's in court now, and you could see the mess that has happened in Nigeria economy. But having said that, the Minister for Coordinating Affairs, Minister for Finance, they are all working, seeing what they can do. And the gentleman in immigration is doing very well too. But I can tell you, things are very tough. And hopefully, it's a way for us to enjoy it for some time. And after some time, things will probably improve. But I can tell you that the president will eventually achieve the turnaround strategy of the Nigerian economy. I can tell you that.
Thank you for that broad assessment. I don't think everybody will agree with your optimism, but you said a year is too short. That's the yardstick. That's what we're measuring him against. We're not looking back at 8 years of Buhari's administration. Yeah. We're looking at the first year of Tinubu's administration. You yourself have said that the president said himself he shouldn't be pitied. So don't pity him when you're answering my next question. Has the business climate in Nigeria improved or worsened over the past 12 months, in your opinion?
Let me tell you this. I can tell you that from my own assessment, the business climate is, I can say, inflow of foreign currency has improved significantly. I can tell you that. I can tell you that the real sector, the foreign direct investment has actually grown. Tony Blair was around, a few days, I think it's still in Nigeria. And I can tell you, the states like Lagos, Ogun, Southwest states, which I know what they're doing, they are seeing traction. In terms of foreign direct investment coming in, and some investments in the pipeline. I think they start impacting the economy in a way. But you don't forget that even when the investment come in, they are not going to start, you cannot start seeing the improvement because they need to come in, they need to establish the companies. I can tell you from my own experience, I worked in private sector as a banker, and I served as a commissioner in another in Ogun State. Our first year was very tough. But by the time we started the ball rolling, the investment, today, Ogun State is the industrial hub of Nigeria. How did it happen? FDI, and don't forget, when we came in, it was number 36 in terms of ease of doing business. But today, Ogun State is number four in Nigeria. Due to World Bank report. But the point is that it is not easy. I could see many of these state governors traveling abroad. I was in Dallas. I met with the governor. The governor of Ekiti was there trying to sign some deals there. Ogun State governor met with some investors. Kwara State governor, because I could see what they are doing. Lagos State. But the point is, even if you go to Abia, I saw him, what he's doing. Even in the north, the Niger governor and the Kaduna. So the point is that it is a way of bringing investors, bringing confidence. But don't forget that the rot was there for some years. But having said that, things will improve significantly. But for investment, I can see it from my own experience as a banker and someone that has served in government. I could see the traction. When people say some companies are leaving, why are they leaving Nigeria? No. Shell, and I will give you a good example. When we started Stanbic IBTC, the merger, there were so many South Africans working at management level that were there. But today, Nigerians are the ones doing the job because they've learned the rope, they've built trust and confidence. So, and it's expensive to keep foreigners in foreign countries. Because, for example, if you bring foreigners, the cost to company is very high. The turnaround of the economy will come. But it's a time that is a sober reflection. I foresee in another 1 year, things will improve, things will get better in Nigeria. But having said that, we need to collaborate and the ministers need to work hard. And I can tell you, ministers that are not performing should be shown the way out. Yes. This is the time that people should roll their sleeves and work hard. If they cannot work hard, then they should get out of the system. And I'm sure Mr. President is looking at that. Nigerians are looking at the people there because they are the foot soldiers. They are the ones that are going to drive the policy. And I pray that they do the right thing. But I believe that in the next few months, we will see significant changes probably in the people in government, people that need to stay, people that need to leave. If we can do that, then things will get better.
Otumba Bimbola Ashiru, who, of course, is the chairman of the Oduwa Investment Group. It's an absolute pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for your insight and assessment. I know the change makers do watch Channeled Business Global, so hopefully they would have written down some of your points. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, and God bless.
Coming up.